Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Sprout. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I am having a great day, and we are here today at the Mad Scientist's laboratory that we found last episode, and I want to steal a couple things from him. So we're going to take this surgery chamber. We might as well take these blindness-tipped arrows, no reason not to. I'm taking his Tesla coil. I'm taking this music disc, and I want, no, where can I stand? There we go, I can stand there. And I want this stuff too, the cyberware scanner, blueprint archive, like all this cyberware stuff is super good, super valuable. Also, I was looking around this place, and if you find one of these early in the game, like before you set up a proper base, this thing is amazing. You get 4 photovoltaic cells, which are basically solar panels, and then you get a whole bunch of you get 12 basic capacitor banks. That stores 12 million RF. Like, that is a huge find. They're just sitting here. You just get them. Like, early in the game, that would be so incredibly useful. At this point, it's kind of whatever, but early in the game, like, can you imagine? That basically gives you free power generation. That's amazing. And then this Tesla coil, I don't remember if this thing generates energy or not, or if it just does damage, but I know I have seen them before, I just haven't ever used one. Either way, let's head home and see if we can put some of this cyberware stuff to work. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff on me because I haven't come home since we did the exploring last episode. So let me kind of get my inventory and stuff organized here, and I'll be back with you in just a sec. All right, guys, I'm back. Inventory's all organized. We're good to go, and I think we're ready to try out some cyberware stuff. So first of all, let's just see. We've got salvaged cyber eyes. What I'm looking for, I should probably just look at the mod because I don't remember the name of the thing. It's this guy, a robo-surgeon. And I do have one, I thought so. You find him in chests in the nether, I believe. But we do have one of those. And then I guess we'll go salvaged, and we'll just take all of these various things that we've gotten. These are basically mob drops from cyborg zombies that you will occasionally come across. So let's head down. Where do we want to set this thing up? Maybe, maybe we'll do it upstairs? We could put it like over here. I kind of like that idea. Let's do that. Let's kind of clear some of this stuff out, and let's make this our little cyberware area right here. There we go. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is put down the surgery chamber. And actually, I want to put this right in a corner because it's actually possible to walk into this thing and go blind. And that's no good. So let's see here. If we look at this, you can kind of see, like, we want to remove those and put in normal, like, salvage cyber eyes, for example, right? So if we go in here and close the door, we're going to take some damage, and then we're going to come out, and now we have cyber eyes. However, everything's dark because we don't have any power. So let's, for now, go back to this, right? We'll go to our eyes, and we'll say, just kidding, I want those back. I want my human eyes, please. And let's shut the door again. Take a little damage from the surgery. And there we go. So basically, this is a mod that allows you to augment yourself, I guess, with like cybernetic parts. It's really interesting. It's a really interesting mod. But we need some sort of way to keep these powered. So let's go ahead and make a couple of things. Let's go cyberware charger. And let's make one of these. We're going to need a way to power this, but I think... I don't remember exactly how much power this thing uses. We may want to put some... If I remember correctly, like, you can just put it straight under this. Like, directly underneath it. And I think that actually works. Let's also kind of break out a little bit of stuff back here. Yeah. Excuse me. So this guy, I believe, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've played with this mod. The last time I used this mod was Sky Exchange, so that was quite a while ago. But if I remember correctly, you can... Yeah, we have a power line running right there. You can power this with RF. So let's grab some energy conduits here. And let's just run those up to... Can I break that? Yeah, good. There we go. So we can run that to here, up, and I believe... What about this? Can that go away? Yes. All right, I think that connects. Yes, it totally does. Okay, good. Good. So, let's see. Here. There we go. So this thing should now be getting power, right? Which means if we do that same thing that we just did with the cyber eyes, it should actually allow us to see this time. So let's give this one more try, right? So we'll go to our eyes and we'll say, get rid of my human eyes and give me cyber eyes. And then we'll shut the door. Take some damage. And maybe you can't stand right here? Is that not a thing? Let's try this instead. Let's put you right here and put this guy here. It appears we still have no charge standing on this. Okay. So, let's see. I wish this battery goes in lower organs. Okay, so let's go to lower organs. And let's try and add. I can only have one. Okay, let's try and add that. And let's just see. We're gonna take a little more damage. And now we're charging. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. So basically it was the fact that we didn't have any sort of like charge going, right? And there's a way, I forget what it is, but there's I think it's this HUD lens actually, that basically allows you to like see your stats. But let's just see. I'm pretty sure that would go in eyes. If we go HUD lens, take that out, put that in, and I think that'll work. Displays internal power. Yeah, okay, awesome. Cool. So let's do that. And take some more damage, unfortunately. We'll step on the little charger. And nothing? No? Is this not a thing? Did I take out my cyber eyes? I thought... Oh, okay. So it's... Really? I can only have one, huh? Huh. So maybe you go... I'm trying to figure out. Let's just put our normal human eyes in for a minute. It's possible it may want us to do like one and then the other. Right? Like sometimes you have to do these in a certain order. So let's try going here and adding. Yeah, there we go. Then we can add the HUD lens. So this will allow us to see the internal battery. You can kind of see it up there in the upper left, although it's not in the best spot in the world. I'm not sure if we can change that or not, because like Wayla, or actually, I don't think this is Wayla. I think this is the one probe. But either way, it's a thing, and it does work. But then you can get into some really cool, more interesting stuff as well. Let's set up some of these different things, right? So we've got like a blueprint archive right here that the fence actually connects to. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's go blueprint. We want to put a scanner here. We'll put an engineering table there. Okay, I see. It's 2 blocks tall. Gotcha. We'll put this guy here, and then we'll put this little toolkit right here. Okay, so we've got like a whole setup, and this is basically used for analyzing these things. So if I want to go in here and I put a salvage cyberize in, right, I need to also get paper. And then I can make a blueprint on like how to make better cyberize. So let's just try making some, not using rice, no. I'd like to use, yeah, let's use logs. Not acacia, though. Give me, tell you what, let's do this. No, let's not use logs. How much sugar cane do I have? I've got a fair amount. That'll work. Let's just make some paper this way. We'll make like 1 stack. That'll be fine. Okay, so then we'll go to our scanner. We put the paper in, and I'll try analyzing this salvage cyberize. Now, it takes a little while, and it only has a percentage chance. So it's like a 10% chance that it will succeed, which, you know, obviously 1 in 10, that's not super good. But if this thing is successful, and you can see it's going to take 20 minutes, that's a long time. If this thing is successful, what'll happen is it will give me a blueprint. At least I believe it will give me a blueprint, and then I can manufacture cyberize, and manufactured cyber parts are better than salvaged cyber parts. That's my understanding of it. The other thing we can do is we can like break these down into smaller parts, right? So we can throw them in the component box here, and then we can use those to make different things. But I believe we need a blueprint in order to do that. Or maybe, let's try this. Let's put a paper here. Since I've got 4 cyberize, I'm just going to keep using those. That did not seem to work. Let's just try a couple more. Nope, the paper isn't doing it. Okay, well, maybe it's, once again, like a percentage chance. Let's try one of these as well. Yeah, there we go. So now we got a marrow battery blueprint. So you can get the stuff by deconstructing it as well, which obviously is much faster than this. But this one, like, if you use the engineering table, you lose the part, right? You break it down into components. On the other hand, if you use this thing, you do not lose the cyberize. So, and then we have this marrow battery blueprint, which seems pretty good, and then it needs different things, right? So that seems, the engineering table seems like the way to go if you have better stuff, like if you have a lot of cyber parts, for lack of a better thing to call them. So I think that might be the best option. And then, you know, maybe we will end up doing cyberize or something like that. So let's put half of this, let's put 3/4 of the paper in there, and let's put a little bit of paper in here as well. We'll do it that way. And then you can see different things here that are good for you, right? There's like mass storage, only recharged by a charging pad, heals when close to full health, stores energy. Like, there's lots of stuff here. Blocks ender teleportation nearby. That's kind of cool. An ender jammer. That's sort of useful. Swim faster. Faster attack speed. Automatically face attacker. Can install up to 3. I'm thinking faster attack speed sounds pretty sweet. Let's give that a try. What is this? This is a muscle slot. So is that arms, I'm guessing? Human right arm. Yeah, that's arm slot. That's probably hand slot. Or maybe it's... Oh. Tell you what, can we... Human skin, bone, human muscles. Click to view. There, okay, so that's a little faster way of doing it then. So, we can just add this and keep our human muscles in there. Lacking internal power production. I believe... Yeah, the salvaged cardiovascular coupler... That's in the heart slot. And you want to make sure that this, you've got this tolerance up here, right? 76 out of 100. You want to make sure that that stays relatively good, or you're going to have some problems. So we're going to take out our heart. And... No, wait. It's this one. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to put a cardiovascular coupler in there. So this could be kind of bad. This will put us to 61. But let's give this a try. I'm dead. I died due to heartlessness. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. So how, if I die from not having a heart, how does one... Oh, my heart is now gone? Wait, so do I have the heart? I have a heart here. Wait, so I harvested my heart, but I also... I'm very confused. Let's try this again. Maybe the surgery has a chance of not... Oh, no. Respawn. I didn't mean to quit. I hit the wrong button. Okay, so that didn't work either. So I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to make that work. I now have 2 hearts. We do not want to remove this. We want... It says will be removed. I gotta figure out how we can do this, but yeah, there we go. We don't want to remove that. Oh, but then all of our upgrades disappeared. Like all of them. So the upgrades that we already had in there go away when you die, I guess. Interesting. Huh. Okay. So we'll have to kind of play around with this. I think at the moment, what I need to do is just kind of gather these resources, right? Gather different cyber components, so to speak, and give it a try. Also, let's get rid of these stupid death waypoints. We don't need them. Remove. There we go. So that's interesting, though. It's kind of an interesting mod. It lets you do some pretty cool stuff. And then I guess what we'll do is just... Can I break down my heart? No, I didn't think so. Let's just try... Hey, we got a blueprint. That's pretty good. There we go. It's a neural contextualizer. We're not going to get blueprints every time, but these things drop from the mob farm, right? So if I keep that mob farm just running, like eventually we'll just accumulate tons and tons of these things. We're not going to get blueprints every single time we do this. Oh, there's another marrow battery. I probably don't need multiple marrow batteries, but that's all right. Either way, you can see, you know, eventually we'll just kind of accumulate all the different blueprints and we'll have the components to build whatever cyberized stuff that we want. So I think that's relatively useful for us. We're going to have to kind of figure some stuff out as far as the heart goes and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, it's a learning process. It's not a mod that I've used extensively in the past. I've used it a little bit in Sky Exchange back when I did that mod pack, but other than that, I haven't really used it much. So kind of one of those things where I'll learn it as I go. You know, we'll play around with it. We'll have some fun with it over time. But for now, I just kind of wanted to show it off a little bit and play around and just see what we could figure out. Now, our Ender Farm is doing super well, it seems, for the most part. I think we may want to, since Cyberize is a thing. Oh, these guys, though, we need to figure out how we can kill the Blight Endermen, because I don't think the farm is actually capable of killing them. So, let's turn off the farms and turn off the fans for a minute. We'll leave the lights on, and let's just swing up here and break that. There we go. And we'll go down, and we should just be able to basically one-shot these guys, right? Because they've already, oh, maybe not. Not quite. Hey, no, quit with the moving. Please, you are, I can't believe you're actually still alive. There we go. He's dead. And that got us a fair amount of experience as well. And we can eat the experience shards. There we go. So the Blight Zombies, for the moment, I have to kill them manually. That is not at all an ideal situation. Remember, by the way, we have a sound muffler installed down here, so that's why you can't really hear any sort of sound as this is all going on, but or any of the combat sounds. The sound is not messed up. We installed a muffler last episode. I think, maybe not last episode, but fairly recently. So, okay, I think that is pretty good. Let's see. Oh, also, a bunch of you were wondering how our worm farm is doing. We have tons of worms, and I actually turned it off at this point because that's plenty of worms to last me for quite some time, and you know, no need to generate more right now. This is also getting pretty low, so this should kick back in pretty soon. We've still got all of our ender pearls transferring, so that's good. Like, all in all, I think we're in a pretty good spot as far as a lot of this stuff goes. This needs to be covered up. Let's deal with that right now before I forget about it. Let's just go like so. And then we'll go like so. All right, that will do for the time being. I do want to do some more work on the house fairly soon, actually, but for now, this'll be fine. But guys, I think I am out of time for this episode, so I think I'm going to call this one right here. My friends, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.